I pray. I pray, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? I tithe religiously, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? And then I read this book and realized maybe I wasn't listening.
Contrary wins. For those who want to give up but need to know greater is coming. Buy now on He Did Not.
What up, y'all? So a lot of people have been asking me how to get their music on my brand Vile Hip Hop News. I think I got away. I'm going to start doing music video reactions for independent artists. If you're interested, email me at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com for details.
Did you see YSL Woody? Now, we got some motion in the Young Thug case. Been going on for 3 years now because his birthday's coming up. He's been behind bars for 3 years now.
Wow.
It's crazy as that to say. He admitted during one of his, I guess while he was on the stand, that he was one, in fact, that shot up, what's my man's name?
Rich Homie?
Rich Homie Quan's dad's barbershop.
You said nothing I say can be used against me?
That's right.
Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan dad's barbershop on Bankhead. I don't know what happened with Threat and Rich Homie Quan, but I'm a ride with my brother. And they was beefing. And yeah, we pulled up and did that.
Okay. And as a result of, why did you and Threat shoot up Rich Homie Quan Daddy's barbershop?
Because I'm a ride with Threat.
Okay. Did Threat tell you why he was shooting
I
up
don't
the
ask no
barbershop?
questions. I just say let go.
And when Rich Homie Quan's barbershop was shot up, was that in September of 2014? Do you remember?
I don't know when. I know we went up there and shot it up.
Okay. Was it before Nut was killed?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened the day that you and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan's daddy's barbershop?
What you mean?
Do you remember that day? What led up to you going to the barbershop and shooting it up?
I told him let go do it.
What led up to you saying, let's go do it? Why?
Threat was mad. He was like, he fucking keep scaring my language. He was talking, playing like we somebody to play with. And I was ready. I had them choppers on deck.
We know how close Rich Homie Quan and Thug used to be. We've heard Rich Homie Quan do interviews kind of running around what happened, but a lot of people were joking, saying Rich Homie Quan disappeared. Second Young Thug gets out, we see Rich Homie Quan reappear. So they trying to give off the illusion that Rich Homie Quan was in fear for his life. By what's going on.
Thugger's homie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think about that dynamic? What do you think about Homie? I mean, he's getting on the stand. He's singing like fucking Anita Baker right now. He's hitting all kind of tunes right now.
Yeah.
But this is one of them. He admitted that he shot up Rich Homie Quan's dad's barbershop. I don't think he said Thug was with him, but somebody else was with him. But they obviously knew who the shot caller was. So he's painting the picture as if Thug pointed the finger, made the call, and they went out and did his bidding.
See, this is why like people sit up here, even though we ain't talking about Gunna right now, and they say, "Oh, he ain't have no bearing on the case." Yes, he did, because he painted him. He said that he was a damn gang, bruh. And now you see gang shit popping off.
Yeah,
it all corroborates. It all goes together. Now, it might not be the final straw that takes him out.
Yeah,
but now he admitted that it's a gang. Now you seeing what it's like a gang and gang hit, a gang call, a shot calling thing.
Yep,
he's a shooter.
Yep.
So people can miss me and all that. Now Gunna's doing his thing. He's moving on. But let's just be real about the situation. But as far as YSL, what are you doing that, man? It's interesting because look at the trajectory of Rich Homie Quan's career. Maybe that was like, what, 09 maybe? 2010, 11, and when that shit came out, that song came out, it was the hottest thing on the goddamn hip-hop.
Yeah.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. Nothing you can do for a player. However the joint went, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
I remember hearing that at Cookout. I'm like, yo, that's the joint.
Mm-hmm.
Make you feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Now that like set the tone, you know what I mean, for that whole wave and everything. And then he just disappeared.
Yep.
You know, I think he had Panda. Panda's his, right? Design? No, that's the dude.
That was Designer.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's another dude for another
that's
day.
Another dude, right?
Lord.
But like, what happened? So it makes you wonder. Like, see. Music, and when you mix the music industry and the streets, it's a bad medicine mixture right there. Bodies are going to drop, people are going to die. And unfortunately, out of his own mouth, unless he's just lying, that's what it looks like happened there. Maybe there was some type of a rivalry going on. Somebody wanted the spotlight, so they wanted to get somebody up out of there, scare somebody to fall back. I think there's a lot of merit to it without knowing too much about it. Yeah.
And they reciting lyrics now. Any fuck nigga try to swear it to God, Lil Woody gonna pull up and pop at his noggin. Pew, pew, pew.
That was Young Thug said that. Oh, man.
These lyrics from they just tying it all together.
And this is the thing, man. We even talked about AR-AB, like,
yeah,
you know what I
good
mean?
point.
A lot of these people, I don't know whether it's the drugs or whatever they're on, they just feel like they should just say some names. And then it's like, all right, I mean, you could say anything. I could say I shot up 50 blocks, but if ain't no evidence of it, nobody ever seen me, or I don't have nobody that's a shooter in my crew or anything like that, it'd just be words. But they start finding shit, evidence that happened. If I say I sent Pookie to go shoot up Mookie's crib,
And it's on wax.
right, and Pookie's really my friend, and Mookie's crib really gets shot up, then it's like, oh shit, I just told on myself. You know what I mean?
Right, yep. Straight up. Sung.
Yeah.
Gave it to him.
And I did it in the melody, and I made millions off of it, but shit, I'm still going to jail for the RICO.
Yep.
Because I was dumb enough to actually speak about it. But this is the whole, even like the drill age. It's the same thing going on in drill. If you're looking at Philly drill, which is really blowing up, New York drill, Chicago, whatever, these people are saying names, and they give them street names, they give them locations.
Yep.
And everything. They talking about how people spitting up blood and
What type of gun they used.
all of
Shit.
that.
Like,
Where they did it at. I shot a homie at the gas station. He was spitting up blood. Mookie will never get up no more. I'm that thug. Like, goddamn, dog.
then the surveillance footage.
All of so it's
Corroborating
like,
all the shit.
man, like, are we that silly?
Yep.
Are we that silly? And the answer is yes. And the white folks are just sitting back, collecting the evidence, the video cameras, the cell phone. That's another how they getting a lot of people, the cell phone thing. If you're doing crimes, you don't want this because you're caught. They're getting your triangulation exactly where you are with satellites. They're getting all the stuff out of your phone, even if you delete it. All the messages, all that shit. And they're pinning you and they putting you right there and they're putting the gun in your hand. Even if you throw the gun in the river, the gun's in your hand.
Yep.
By the time they get done with you. So you got to understand what you're dealing with.
You know, I don't think we said it a lot on here, but we don't want to see anybody in jail, especially brothers in jail. They say a lot of free thug, free this, free that, but can we honestly have a conversation? If he was, in fact, out here putting hits out on people, and you know what I mean, if he made the call to shoot up a man's father's barbershop, and he's out here assisting in killing black people, what the fuck does he deserve to come out of jail for?
It's that stupid culture that we got, man, of free him. You see it all over the hood. He killed 50 people, now free him. What?
What? Right.
What about the victims of the family and shit? How they like free him? No, they want that dude to rot. They want justice. Free him.
Right.
It's the first thing we say. It's a deaf culture and it's a weird culture, man.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
Don't want to see it, but who are we to sit back and say, free this dude? And not just Young Thug, anybody. Like you said, it's just something that we do, is if we kind of put the wrong type of people and the wrong type of energy and vibration on a pedestal that it doesn't deserve to be on. The thug is the one that gets all the girls. The killer, the one that did time in the bid, is the one that gets put on that pedestal. And you got kids looking at this like, okay, how do I become king? Or I got to be the worst monster in the world. I got to kill my own people. I got to gloat about it. I got to do time in prison so that people can talk about me out here and fuck my girl and not take care of my mom. But then they glorify me on social media, so I think I'm good, and then I come out and I'm this. Like, what?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
It's crazy, dog. And Young Thug's just a prime example of it, man.
Yeah, it's very sad, man. It's very, and you know, even though the trial is going on long, let's just wait to see what information comes out.
For sure.
Before we start saying free this person and free that person, because we use advocates for it. Like, yo, what's really going on?
Yeah.
They're not now. They're starting to get into the thick of the evidence, and it's like rarely you're going to see somebody be prosecuted. There's not a lot of evidence against them. Like these states are not just sitting around just
Too much money, man.
yeah, like just saying, all right, we're gonna get this dude, and we don't have no evidence on him. Now it's up to his lawyer to dispute the evidence and, you know, to say it wasn't him and do his job, which I'm sure he'll do, and then we'll get to see what happens and the outcome of this whole thing, man.
Yeah.